It's time for a new thing, yeah. It's time for a new way.
Hey, it's Brad Ross here with another video preview of It Factor Live. Get ready to experience Social Media School. And stay tuned for a special offer at the end. Is everyone ready for Social Media School? All right. Well, last year when we did version 1.0 of this, it really opened people's eyes to the whole concept of utilizing social media. This year, what we want to do is put a big emphasis on a couple areas. In particular, the use of the fan page, because still a lot of folks are really confused about the fan page, the whole concept of what the heck is a fan page, how do you get the fans. We're going to break all that down, and then we're going to delve into an area that I really have focused in a lot of my efforts this past year in learning about and applying to my own business ventures, which is Facebook advertising, which is a whole new beast in and of itself. Yeah, we'll get to that. So we're going to get into Facebook advertising, which is a new area I believe very strongly for magicians to experiment with. Because it's not a lot of everyone's on Google AdWords, and we just learned a ton from Lewis about that. Facebook, imagine if no one was advertising on Google AdWords and you were the first to do that. I mean, that would have been, that was like you are the king of that market potentially. And you were you were the first ones. Then everyone else got involved. But so
now that 3 other people from New Jersey are here, I'm dead in the water.
You're dead in the water. So that's kind of where we are right now with advertising for magicians in terms of Facebook, and we're going to get into all that. So I won't get into that until it's time for it. We're going to get into the likes. We're going to get into all of those details. And I'm going to go at a pace that hopefully you can just feel free to interrupt me and ask questions if anything is unclear. But my goal is that everybody will have a Facebook fan page up and running. Does human communication. That's what this is all about. It's about being in a conversation. Social media, Facebook, is an ongoing conversation that's happening right now. So people that have been telling me, folks that were here last year that started at least getting into a little social media and say, oh, I do, a couple posts a week. It's not enough. I'm going to give you some info, and I'm going to give you a complete schedule of how to set things up. And it's an ongoing conversation of what's happening right now. A promotional channel for content distribution. Oh, there's that buzzword again. There's certain themes that have organically continued to come up. I obviously didn't have a written description of every single thing that every speaker was going to say, but organically, like I promised you, there were certain themes that were going to come up. Emotions have come up several times this week. Content has come up probably the most this week. It's a promotional channel for content distribution, and we're going to talk about how to develop content for social media. Long-term return on investment. If you're looking for the overnight fix, Facebook is not it, but it is a long-term investment, a long-term return on investment. A steady stream of information for research. People do research. Where do you find that information? I mean, when the hurricane was going on here last week, everyone was finding that info. Oh, this area got power back. I got power back. It's incredible. That's how we find out information. Feedback. I don't know how much John Carlson shared with you about some of the feedback he's using. Oh, he's out of the room. We could talk about him. Good. The feedback that he's using for testimonials. Did he share it with you about the testimonials on his Facebook fan page? Okay. John is doing some stuff on his Facebook fan page where people are leaving testimonials and giving him 5-star ratings and stuff. It's killer. It's incredible. I mean, feedback, social media for feedback uses, building relationships with customers, clients, and contact. So a profile page is for personal use. That's the way Facebook describes it. Now, it doesn't mean you can't share things. It doesn't mean you can't talk about your business. That's fine. You're sharing it. You're talking about it. People do business with their friends all the time. However, the focus of a personal page should not be on your business for many reasons, some of which we just stated. It's a way to communicate with family and friends. Now, for whatever reason, in our little world of magicians love to friend other magicians. Maybe it's because we all work alone for the majority of it, and we're lonely individuals looking for other people in our market. But we all have, how many of us have magician friends on there that we don't even know? Everybody does. Everybody in this room. I get magician requests all the time. Everybody does. You see, oh, that's a magician. Let me request them. I think that's from the old days of, meeting someone out in public and they find out they're a magician. Oh, you're a magician. I'm a magician too. But it's a way to communicate with family and friends. It represents you as an individual, your interests, your family photos, your opinions, your mood. Now, That's up to you what you want to post on there. If you choose to post political things, we've all just gone through the election process. How many people were annoyed by all the political posts? Whatever side of the aisle you sit on, doesn't matter. I mean, it was getting crazy with some people. Every single post was a political statement, but that's their personal page. If you don't care to see it, unfriend them. You don't have to see that. And it is against Facebook's terms of conditions for a business to operate under a personal profile page. In fact, a friend of mine, Joel Ward, who's a magician, recently put up on his personal page a cover image, and on there he was advertising his website and Call Us Now, and I don't even know if he changed it, but I passed this info on to him, and also where they could see him performing. It's against their terms of service to post a phone number and a website on your personal page. It's even against it on the fan page. It's a little bit more lenient on the fan page, but on your personal page, if they go through, which they do, and they see that you're posting a phone number or business information on a personal page, they can shut you down. So when it comes to a fan page is also known as a business page, and it's designed for a business. They can be used to promote your magic business, a way to brand yourself as a magician, as a clown, as an entertainer, etc. So why fan pages? Fan page is a Facebook utility that allows people to start pages dedicated to their business or themselves as a public figure. So we're all public figures right now. We're all a celebrity in our market. The main reason to have a fan page is that it is the industry standard and it is the correct way to establish your business's presence on Facebook. Customization and personalization. You have the ability to create your own tabs on a professional fan page or a business page, which you're not able to do on a personal page. Custom tabs are huge. You can put a video, a sales letter. You can even use frames to put your website or sales pages, actually do business on your Facebook fan page. If people, you might say, why would I even want to do that? If people can just go to my website, because they're not on your website. They're on Facebook. So instead of trying to drive them over to your website, why not just keep them on Facebook and drive them to your website within Facebook? All this engagement contributes to this. Has anyone ever heard of, besides Scott Lesovic, I'm sure, has anyone ever heard of EdgeRank? Okay. EdgeRank is a formula. Did everyone see the movie The Social Network? They talk about it in there. That's what runs Facebook. It's their algorithm. It's basically the formula that combines a couple different elements in how people interact on Facebook. You've got affinity, the score between viewing user and the edge creator. So the person who's viewing the content and the person who created it, that's what they call affinity. Then they've got weight. Weight is the edge type. Is it a comment? Is it a like? What is it? And then the decay, the time decay. You ever notice that when you post something and it stirs up a lot of interest, a lot of comments, you see it always at the top, and people keep on commenting. And after you get a few comments, more and more and more, pretty soon you've got a lot of comments. Or you participate in someone else's, and it seems like, man, 50 or 60 or 70 people commented on this. It's because the score between the viewing user and the edge creator, because of the weight of that content and because of how long it's floating around there. If it's something that people are continuously commenting on, it's got more value. It stays around longer. That's why what you create in Facebook and what you post is more important now, or has always been important, but is more important because there's so many people on there that you have to cut through the clutter. Think about what you're posting. When you post a picture, it's better than just posting an update. Instead of saying, hey, I'm at, such and such elementary school, post a picture of you outside of that elementary school. Instead of saying, hey, I'm on my way to a show, take a picture in the car, I'm on my way to a show. Think about what you're actually posting. So let's figure out a way. Now, I'm not saying I'm smarter than Mark Zuckerberg, certainly not, but there's ways to kind of crack EdgeRank here and figure out ways for hacking EdgeRank. Not in an illegal way, but for making it work to your advantage. Wouldn't you like to have your info stay higher up at the top?
If you're ready to crack EdgeRank and master social media, including the Facebook fan page, visit itfactorlive.com/DVD and get your hands on the most complete and in-depth magic marketing home study system available today. In fact, I've packed so much content into this DVD system. I know you'll appreciate having all of the step-by-step plans, all of the speakers' presentations, all of the tools, templates, and ideas readily available in front of you to learn from the comfort of your own home. And just in case your brain goes on overload, you've got the DVDs to go back and reference over and over again. Visit itfactorlive.com/DVD so you can begin your personal and professional transformation. I'm Brad Ross, saying do what you love and love what you do.
To a brand new day. I think it's time for a change. I think it's time for a change.